start with Tukney to win from the LA Times.
Hey, Dorian, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So I guess, what was your reaction to seeing College Game Day would be coming to UCLA, and what do you think that means for the direction of this program?
Yeah, it's a big deal. I know it hasn't been done here in a while, so it's an exciting time for the team, the community, and the campus. So it should be fun. But at the end of the day, we still got to go out and win the game. So none of that stuff really matters anyway.
When you were growing up, did you watch College Game Day? It's kind of an early rise for you in Las Vegas, 6 a.m. I don't know if you woke up at 6 a.m. to watch it, but like, what memories do you have of College Game Day at all?
Yeah, occasionally, because I live in a big football family, so I was definitely a big part with my parents and stuff. They would always get up early to watch that stuff. So I would catch an occasionally as a kid, but was never really too interested in it. So
you guys have had really good success on the road, but lost your past 2 home games. So how do you kind of take what you guys do on the road and bring it to the Rose Bowl to play in front of these fans who are so excited to watch you?
Yeah, exactly. I think just doing what we're doing, continuing to improve on the practice field and meetings. I think today was probably our cleanest Monday of the year. Monday is a really big install day on both sides of the ball and special teams. So a lot of new stuff going in, but I think the guys handled it really well today. And, we were executing at a really high level for a Monday. So.
Go to Tony Siracusa from Last Word.
Hey, Dorian. So in the post-game press conference Saturday, we saw Q Lake smiling and having a good time, and you were feeling pretty good. How long do you guys give yourselves to enjoy a victory like that before? I mean, because clearly we're looking at you, you're pretty focused, and you got that determined look already again about this week. How long did you give yourself to kind of enjoy the win Saturday?
Yeah, the good old 24-hour rule never hurts, and so I think just taking that approach of give yourself 24 hours, let it marinate overnight, and get back to work come Sunday and come Monday morning. So
now I know that you're familiar with Oregon's defense and what they bring. Talk about what it's going to be like to prepare for a guy like Kayvon Thibodeau, who clearly is one of the best defensive players in the entire country.
Yeah, exactly. We know we got a challenge, and the guys up front know that. But we got two really good tackles in Sean and Alec, and we go up against one of the best D linemen in the country, and Mitchell Agude too. So I'm not really worried. Obviously, he's going to be a challenge. He's going to give us some problems at times because he's a really good player. But I think we'll be up for the challenge, and I'll take my guys in a fight any day. So.
All right, man. Great. Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Go to Sam Connon from SI.
Hey, Dorian, how's it going?
It's going good.
So just to follow up on what Tukney was saying, you lost your last 2 home games. And with College Game Day and everyone coming, a lot of attention around this game, what would you say to fans who maybe didn't see your best the last 2 times they saw you in person? What can they expect this time around for you to improve on and maybe put on a better showing in front of that home crowd?
Yeah, exactly. Just like everybody, all the fans and stuff, they know the performances we've had at home the past 2 games, and we know that too. So, I think that's the biggest thing is we know we got to improve, and we know we got to be better come Saturday to be able to play really good in front of a good home crowd. And so I think just taking that approach day by day and, working to improve, I think we'll be all right come Saturday.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
All right, we've got time for a couple more before we send them off to class. Let's go to Rick Kimbrell from Bruin Blitz.
Dorian, talk to us about the offensive line and what you've seen, how much they've improved over the season. I mean, they're doing an outstanding job in run blocking as well as some good pass blocking as well.
Yeah, and I think Coach Fry's done a really good job keeping it simple for those guys, and they're executing at a really high level. The biggest thing with O-linemen is communicating and then obviously working together on double teams and stuff like that. So I think they're doing a really good job over communicating, really stating everybody's assignment, stating the play every play, and making sure everybody's on the same page, because when those guys are on the same page, they're rolling. So I think that's a really big thing I've seen from those guys right now is the communication and then the chemistry, because I know we got a lot of guys rotating in and out. So just the chemistry that those guys are building, and I think it's really paying off for them.
You said that you'll take your guys in a fight anytime against Thibodeau. Does he line up? Do you know if Kayvon lines up on both sides of the ball, or is there one side of the ball does he specifically stay on?
I haven't studied that yet. I've been studying, the secondary, their coverages, their packages, and all that stuff. And so I haven't really looked into all that yet, but I'll definitely look into that later in the week and stuff like that. So.
All right, let's go to Tracy Pearson from Bruin Report for our last question.
Hey, Dorian. Coach Kelly this morning said he's really seen improvement from you in your decision-making, just not in throwing the ball and your progressions, but also deciding when to run, how to run, when to take a slide. How difficult has that been over the course of your career? And how do you get better at that? Is it just experience or is it from the coaching? Tell us about just that whole process of your improvement in your decision-making.
I think it comes with all of the above, coaching, film study, as well as just getting reps out here at practice. Once you go through your progressions, if the third guy's not open, you can take off and run and scramble a little bit. And so, I think just overall with the game plan, getting with Coach Gundy, spending extra time with him, spending extra time on my own in the film room, all that stuff's just starting to accumulate and me getting more reps and feeling more comfortable back there. And I think that's what's leading to all the success we're having right now.
Do you think you're keeping your eyes up a little bit longer, looking to find a receiver before you're running now than you were, let's say, a couple of years ago?
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. And all that has to do with the trust in the O-line, trust in the pass protection with the running backs. Zach and Britton are doing a really good job with that. And so that's where that comes from, as well as just trusting the guys that they're going to be in there in the right spot on the outsides and with Kyle and all those guys on the inside. So it's just a team thing, offensive thing, me having trust in my guys and them having trust in me. And it ends up working out in the end. So
it looks like you got that slide down now.
Yeah, trying. Still need to get over with the baseball team to work on it fully, but we're working at it still.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever worked specifically on the slide?
I did a little bit in high school. I went with the baseball team for I think like a week and worked a little bit on slide, but other than that, no, I haven't done it here. So.
All right, let's wrap it up there. Thanks for your time, Dorian.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Greg Dulcich should be walking our way here very shortly. All right, everyone, we are now officially joined by tight end Greg Dulcich. Again, if you have any questions for Greg, please hit the raise button at the bottom of your screen. We'll get started with Tony Siracusa from Last Word.
Hey, Greg, how you doing today?
I'm good, Tony. How's it going?
Good, thanks, man. So last weekend, Saturday night, Chip said that was your best game yet blocking. How do you rate your performance as a tight end, as a blocker right now?
Yeah, I mean, blocking something that I've always been trying to improve on, something that every practice we try to obviously focus on as tight ends. Got to be able to do everything, and last week especially, kind of made it an emphasis in our group to pick things up, especially at the point of attack. I thought we did a better job at it, but there's still progress to be made moving forward for sure.
Now, with regards to the blocking, obviously you face a defense this week that is pretty much unlike anything you guys have had to face yet this season, with Kayvon Thibodeau and with Noah Sewell. What do you expect to have to do as part of the offensive line this weekend?
Yeah, like I said, just execute at the point of attack, especially. We just got to make our plays when they present themselves and just move the ball downfield. And I think, we had a great practice today, and if we could keep things going in that direction, I think we'll have a, really good week.
Okay, great. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Let's go to Tukney to win from the LA Times.
Hey, Greg, good to see you.
Good, you too.
Are you still living with Dorian? I know you guys were roommates previously. Are you still roommates now?
Yeah, we're still roommates.
So what have you seen him? Have you seen him maybe off the practice field improve on his just mental game, understanding the game, studying film and stuff, even when you guys aren't at the facility?
Yeah, I think he's definitely done a great job, on his off the field stuff, studying the game, like you said. Yeah, we got, boards in the room, with things drawn up, and, goals, and, to kind of just keeping our mindset right, when we're, even just in the room, even when we're relaxed, got football on, just so it's in the back of our head. So I think he's done a really good job at that.
What are some of the goals you guys have written up on the boards?
Just really just win. He's got some personal goals up there. I haven't paid too much attention to his personal stuff, but I mean, I know he's got them up there. Stuff he wants to accomplish, and just life goals, being a better man, just growing as an athlete, as a person, all types of stuff.
Although it's exciting to watch him hurdle guys,
Yeah.
like how have you seen him progress in terms of his decision making on just when to slide and how to use his legs intelligently?
I think he does a really good job knowing when to step up in the pocket and deliver a great ball, and when he's got to get out there and make a play himself. And I think last game especially was a really good job of that. He got 8 different guys the ball, and he did a really good job running himself. So I'm really happy about what he's done.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you.
Go to Sam Connon from SI.
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So you got college game day coming this weekend. What was your first reaction when you saw that yesterday? And just what can this kind of do for the program with this big stage? How fun is that?
Yeah, it's really cool. That's something, that's why you come to a school like this. It's why you want to play Power 5 football, is to get opportunities like that, playing big games. So, something that's going to be really cool for us. We'll have a lot of support at the Rose Bowl, so I'm really excited for it.
And speaking of the support at the Rose Bowl, you guys have lost your last 2 home games. Is there a bit more motivation with the extra buzz, the extra everything going on, and coming back at home, having won your last 2 on the road, to kind of show the fans what maybe you didn't last time when you lost your last 2 home games?
Well, I think motivation's, always the same, come out with the same kind of intensity, in practice throughout the week, and, always the same goal in mind. I just think it'll be a really fun atmosphere having game day there, and it'll be really exciting.
Nice, thanks.
All right. Anything else here for Greg? Yep, Tukney.
I was a little slow trying to find the raise hand button. It's midterms right now, Greg. So how are your midterms looking? How are your classes looking?
Looking good. I'm enjoying the classes I'm taking. I'm taking a few history classes. They're going well. I got nothing today, so I just got an extra day to study. Yeah, it'll be nice.
So you got a lot of extra time to hang out with us on Zoom.
Yeah, exactly. So shoot away if you got anything extra.
Do you have any I don't know, did you get up at 6 a.m. to watch College Game Day, or were you a College Game Day fan?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. Just growing up, watching it, but not crazy like, oh, game day's on, wake up at 6 type thing. No, I'd be lying if I said that.
With the direction of this program now, just coming from where you guys started to now kind of getting a little momentum, how would you characterize the growth of this program right now?
Yeah, I think we got a lot of veteran guys, and that allows us to do a lot of really cool things on the field. You know, play fast, especially you guys saw it on a Saturday, us coming out in a little different exotic looks. And, you know, we got really smart players, and that comes with experience. And that just comes with the kind of guys that, you know, we bring to this program. And, you know, having guys like that allows us to do really cool things.
Thanks.
Let's go back to Tony.
Hey, since you said you got all kinds of time to hang out with us, going back to Saturday with the shovel pass, that was the first time we've seen that all season in a game. It looked like it was executed pretty well. Chip said that, you know, it looked prettier in practice than it did in the game. But nonetheless, it looked like it was executed pretty well. You've been waiting a while to pull that out of the bag.
Yeah. I was excited when I saw Coach Sage signal that one. That was definitely got the heart rate going a little faster.
And it did look like it was executed pretty well. I mean, Dorian did his part in terms of being precise with where he delivered it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He, did a really good job pressing it outside and, throwing it when he needed to.
All right, great. Thanks.
All right. Questions are coming in fast and furious now. Let's go to Tracy. Report.
Hey, Greg. So
Hey,
in a game like that against Washington, when you haven't caught a ball or you're not getting targeted, is there a feeling that you think you're setting up the defense a little, that you're starting to maybe look past you a bit and you're going to get open when you do get an opportunity like that? Are you thinking that during the game?
No, not really. I'm kind of just thinking, what's the play at the moment, and let's execute it. I'm not really thinking. I don't think they're like, oh, he hasn't got anything, let's just forget about him. All teams do a really good job game planning and stuff. So just trying to make opportunities when they present themselves. And I think across the board we did that as an offense.
When you go in line, it looked like you were a little bit more in line in this game than in past games. Along those same lines, do you think that works as kind of a way to disguise your ability when you then get out into a pattern?
Yeah, I mean, as like I always say, as tight ends, we got to be able to do everything. So when we're lined up, they know by the offense we run that we like to run the ball, and if I'm in line, they're not going to know what to expect. Whenever we got a tight end, attached to the line of scrimmage, it could be run, it could be pass. So I think offensively we just do a really good job kind of keeping defenses guessing. You
were in line for the touchdown pass, right? I think
for the one that no, I was out wide.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Sam for one more question.
Okay, Greg, we saw Colson Yankoff out of practice today, just hanging out. Who has the best hair on the offense? Is it you, Yankoff, Coda? Who is it?
Well, Chase was really good, but then he cut it. A few years ago, it was Chase, no doubt. He had it down to here. I'm trying to get like that, but I think nowadays I got it pretty much on lock.
Nice, good to know. Thanks.
All right, I think we will end it on that note. Thanks for your time, Greg.
Thank you, guys.